And I'll say it again, because at this point I'm hoping for it. At this point I'm looking forward to it. The world, the US, the communists, the patriots, everybody is going to reap what they sow. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to North Country Off-Grid. Speaking of off-grid, turns out Seattle's police department has gone off-grid. Seattle has successfully defunded their police department. And I don't know how I feel about that. So let's kind of talk about it, guys. Let's talk through what it means to defund the police department. I'm assuming that the idea to defund the police department isn't to take the police department off of the streets. I think the idea behind defunding the police department is saying, hey, you don't get all your cool gadgets and gadgets. Figure out how to do a better job without killing people all the time, right? But here's what has taken place. So they pulled $4 million worth of funding, and the chief of police, she has retired. She said, well, yep, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna do it. So this is interesting, guys, and leave it to Seattle, right, to surprise us with this stupidity. What do you think that is going to look like? What do you think Seattle is going to look like? Is Seattle a peaceful place of harmony? And the only people messing it up is the police? And if we remove the police, we get back our beautiful place of harmony and peace? Is that what is going to take place? Because we saw a couple people murdered at Chop. That was their lawless society, right? So now they've taken it a step further, and they're forcing the police. They're forcing them to quit. Here's what's going to happen, guys, is people are going to quit. They're going to say, no, we're not protected out there. The department doesn't have our back. We don't have the funding to stay safe. And it's going to cause an initial reaction of people to quit. There are going to be those dum-dums who stay there and try to make it work. You're going to see some heroes step up and say, I can do this with the limited budget. I can keep Seattle safe. He's going to step up, try to be the hero, be the chief of police. It's all going to go south real quick. What you're going to see in the second wave of officers quitting is that they're going to get hurt first. There are going to be those who need to get hurt first, injured, or killed first before they say, oh, yep, nope, that was a bad idea. Yep, I'm leaving, I'm done. Before Seattle has zero law enforcement. That is my take on it. That is my opinion on a couple of the scenarios that I see taking place. What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Can the department operate on a smaller budget? Everyone else is overpaid, so maybe they were too. Maybe it's really not that much of a budget cut. Maybe it's not that much of a big deal. Maybe the chief of police retiring, quitting, resigning, maybe that was more just of a publicity type stunt. She didn't really think it through. I don't know. I'm not over there. The community doesn't affect me. It's just entertainment, which I get to talk about to you guys here. But it is interesting, right? Because we are continuing on with this communist overthrow of the United States, right? Defunding police, destabilizing the region. Once the Police are no good. You have to call someone in. Who do you call in? Oh, maybe the United Nations? I don't know. So you guys tell me in the comments below, do you think it's a good idea? I, for one, honestly don't care. I'm beginning to care less and less about all of the craziness that is taking place in the area. It's kind of like, let's just get to the train wreck and see who makes it out the other side, but let's get there already, because the entire journey is just a headache. So let's just get to the carnage and sort it all out. So it's entertaining nonetheless. We get to then watch another social experiment from Seattle take place. We got to watch the former country of CHOP form itself, kill off some members, and they completely trashed that area too. It looks like a third world country over there. Had some buddies. Buddy Casey, North Idaho Exposed, they went over there and checked it out. It's garbage. We knew people over in that area that have businesses right backed up to it, letting us know that people poop on their doorstep all the time. Gross. What kind of world do we live in when people just poop on the curb? People just go into the bathroom all over the area. It's disgusting. But Seattle wants this to be their culture. So you get it. Congratulations, you get it. You get every bit of it too. So we get to sit back and watch Seattle fall apart. And then what happens? What happens when they have to say, if, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe it'll go to plan, maybe it'll work out, maybe Seattle will be this really cool policeless society. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But if not, this is what I would do. After they come back and say, oh, we need law enforcement, we messed up, it's a total madhouse over here, I would make them pay a bunch of money to get me back. I would make them pay dearly to go work for them. Not me, I would never go work for them. You couldn't pay me enough to go work in Seattle. But you get my point. They are going to have to go back to somebody and grovel and say, we need you, or they're going to hire from the ground up and rebuild it, and that'll probably be a total circus. But it's new, guys, it's new. There has actually been a city council who has voted to defund their police department. So we get to watch and we get to see if the world that everyone seems to want is the reality that they're really going to want. But I, for one, am excited to sit back and watch. I think it's going to be entertaining. Like I said, I'm just slowly losing the ability to care anymore about society choosing to destroy itself. I hope everybody gets exactly what they ask for. I'm honestly becoming tired of even participating in it. It is becoming very frustrating. It is becoming abundantly clear there are very stupid people in America. We're very dumb. Many of us are very dumb. You should look at yourself and see if you're dumb. You might be part of the problem. A lot of dumb people making a lot of dumb decisions that are having a lot of dumb consequences. And people don't seem to be able to look down the line to figure out where this checkmate is going to take place. And I think a lot of people are going to wish that they had done it differently. I think it's going to get much worse before it even kind of gets better. I think many people are going to be negatively affected by the direction we are heading. And I'll say it again, because at this point I'm hoping for it. At this point I'm looking forward to it. The world, the US, the communists, the patriots, everybody is going to reap what they sow. And at this point, I'm looking forward to it.